All right. So 5 things that I hate about my Volkswagen GLI. I might need 2 videos for this because on one hand, there's a lot of stuff that I hate about this car. On the other hand, there's still a lot of stuff I hate about this car. I'm kidding. Let's get this AC blasting. I hope that AC is not on the mic. Let me see. God, I hope that AC, I'm gonna shut that vent off. All right. So the first thing I hate about my Volkswagen GLI is some of the interior components, as you can probably imagine in a Volkswagen, are plasticky. Plasticky, is that a word? I don't know. Like the middle portions here in the console, the little dash trim pieces, the black door trim pieces, they're all nice to look at, but they're plastic, and the back pieces on them, I haven't taken them apart. I'm assuming the clips on the back are plastic as well, or maybe they're metal, I don't know. But they kind of, like I said, you know, they look good, but on the other hand, they don't function as well as they should when it comes to quality. You know, they look good, but they vibrate, and plastic vibrations just, they don't go 2 and 2 together, or 1 and 2 together, whatever it's called. You get what I'm saying. Also, the vent by the windshield, the defroster vent, is also a plastic vent. I'm sure a lot of manufacturers use plastic vents for a lot of things, and plastic interior components, but the defroster vent on not every bump, but the very tiny bumps that you don't feel, you can hear, because the vent kind of like rattles a little bit. So I tend to like put my finger on the defroster vent and kind of push it down just to reseat it. Oh, by the way, this is my my magnetic phone holder. I'll show you guys that in a minute. That's pretty cool. So that's 1 or 2 things I don't like. I guess I would consider that one thing I don't like about the Volkswagen. The second biggest thing I can't stand about this car is the front end. At that symbol that's in the grill. I don't know about the Mark 6.5 facelift GLIs, but the Mark 6 facelift, which was the 2015, I believe, which is what I have. The 16 and 17s, they have a different grill, different front bumper, same mounting locations, everything, but the design's a little bit tweaked. But the Mark 6 facelift 15 GLI that I have, the Volkswagen emblem in the grill, there's a little cutout on the front bumper where it's supposed to, you know, I guess the design was, so whoever designed it was stupid in the first place. They should have made it to where you can just replace the grill and there's no notch in your hood, there's no notch in your front bumper. All the Volkswagen people hate the notch in the hood, and this car does have that little half crescent, half moon like, or quarter crescent cutout in the hood. But right under that Volkswagen symbol in the grill, there's a little same crescent shape on the bumper. Well, when you're washing the car, if you're not using a leaf blower, now it's cold in here. If you're not using a leaf blower to blow out all the excess water after your final rinse, it gets trapped there, and I'm guilty of this. The water just sits there, and after you go ahead and wipe everything dry on the front end in your whole car, you go inside, do about your day, like an hour or 2. If you have to go anywhere, you come back out, and you got this little dribble of water that went down the center of your front bumper underneath that badge, and then it drips down onto your front lip. And they should have designed it better. That would be the second hang up I have about my Volkswagen. The third would be the shutter that's in the DSG transmission. I do have the automatic DSG dual clutch is basically what it is. It's a dual clutch synchro gearbox, comparable to like the GTR or the PDK that's in the Porsche. It's not Porsche, it's Porsche. Get it right, people. Yeah, the DSG has like a slight shutter. Like say you're at a stop sign, or you're at a stop light, or you're just at a standstill and you're about to take off. Well, if you let off the brake too fast, you kind of feel like a little, like a shutter. Nothing bad like the Ford Focus. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Yeah, so the DSG gives you like a little stutter when you go to let off the brake, but if you can time it perfectly, almost like you would do a clutch and a gas accelerator pedal, if you time it perfectly, that transition when you let off the brake pedal to when you hit the gas, you don't feel it at all. And I almost have perfected that. But it is kind of annoying, especially when you have someone new in the car that's never experienced a DSG shutter like that, and they kind of look at you like, what the heck is wrong with your car? Like, well, nothing's wrong. That's the way Volkswagen, you know, that's the way Volkswagen built the transmission. That's just how it is for the DSG. The PDK and the I can't remember what GTR transmissions are called. Twin disc, DCT. Something like that. You guys let me know below. I don't think they have a shutter at all, but you know, you're also paying $100,000 or $200,000 for a car. I'd rather pay 30 grand for a 4-door that's really great on gas, by the way, and I'll get into that in another video. But it's economical, and you know, that's one of the things I like about it. But like I said, that's in another video. The fourth, you know, it's kind of hard to pick 5 things out of maybe 10 things or 20 things. Depends on how picky you are with your vehicles. The fourth thing I don't like about this Volkswagen GLI is the fact that it has a sunroof. I know when we were looking at this car, my fiance loves to have a sunroof. I don't know why. Here in Florida, you know, I used to have an SRT4 that had a sunroof, and it leaked constantly every time it rained, whether it was a torrential downpour or it wanted to rain for 30 minutes. It's gonna leak water. I don't trust sunroof designs, no matter who it is, whether it's Ford or Lamborghini or, you know, Rolls-Royce. I don't trust their there goes a cop. I don't trust their sunroof design at all. I just don't. I think the seals are gonna give out one day, and the little drain tube lines are going to get clogged, and then it's going to leak through your floorboard, and that's exactly what happened with my SRT4. So that would be number 4 that I don't like, is having a sunroof. But you know, it is what it is. The fifth and final thing I don't like, you can probably see my daughter in the back. I just picked her up. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Say hi, everybody. The fifth and final thing I don't like about this Volkswagen GLI is the Leatherette Interior. That's an option. I think Volkswagen as a whole should rethink that option. I think they should at least give it a third option when you go to order a car. Yeah, when you go to order a car or purchase a car. I think they should give you an option of cloth or whatever type they call it. You know, different colors, and then the Leatherette, which is an option. I think it's like $1,500 or $1,000. I don't know. Maybe it's $500. I don't remember. They're okay. I know they are fake leather. The bolsters on the seats are okay. They're no true racing buckets. They're just buckets. What? Ouchie? What's ouchie? But yeah, Volkswagen should offer a third option, like a true leather, black or all red. That'd be awesome. Or two-tone, like these come. These come black with red stitching, and then the back of the headrest and the shoulders, the shoulder seam here, and then the thigh sides, they're all carbon, and which is cool. Same thing on the back. You know, it gives it more of a appealing look for the younger crowd, or maybe the more sophisticated buyer. You know, as a top option for the interior, it'll do. But I think Volkswagen should at least give a third option. Did I say that right? Volkswagen should at least give a third option, yeah, for true leather and any color that you want within reason. That's my 5 things that I dislike about my Volkswagen GLI. Other than that, it's a great car, and in a future video I will talk about the 5 things I love about this GLI. that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty much like an impromptu thing that I did, obviously, because I had to go get her. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and that bell notification right there next to it, just to let you know each and every time that I do upload a video. It'll send you a little notification on your phone, like a little text message, just showing you that I've uploaded a new video to the channel. So if you guys don't mind doing that, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're coming up on 150 subscribers, so that's, you know, it's, in my opinion, that's a stepping stone for a small channel. So I appreciate you guys' love and support, and we'll see you on the next video.